Hello, everyone. Welcome, family. I'm gonna eat this apple. I got like 15 minutes, but how are you guys feeling? I hope everyone is doing well. It is Monday night, uh, almost a quarter till 12. Um, I would have came on earlier, but oh my gosh, I've been doing so much. From the time I got home, I've just been busy. Yeah, it's been crazy. Grab you some tea. If you're having a hard time sleeping, join in. Hi. Thank you for coming in, showing up, showing out. I know it's late. I'm extremely tired. Um, as you guys know, my dearest, dearest friend, Natalie, I love her so much, gifted me with some Reiki. Um, it's been gosh, it was a beautiful experience. I think it was like, give or take. It was 3 days. 3 days of just beauty and, just like I'm still in the remnants of it because I'm exhausted and I have full days working. So it's been really crazy for me. But I am so thankful that you guys came and you're showing out and you're here. And yeah, this is me in the raw. I'm tired. You can tell I'm tired. But I love you guys, and I promised that I would commit to coming on at least 2 to 3 times a week. So we are on Monday. I think today is the 24th, if I'm not mistaken, or the 23rd. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not quite sure. And we are here on Monday, and what I'm going to talk about is Scorpio. I need to talk about Scorpio because this has been all about Scorpio, endings, karmic, getting the end of karmic lessons, the end of change, getting rid of, we are fixed signs. So all this change has been really hard for us. But it's been a hurt that feels so good. Is that the best way to say it? The transformation has been like just wonderful. But let me tell you, uh, me and my girlfriend started this heavy journey in about 2018. We began to just really dive deep. I've been diving deep since 2018. And as you know, in a couple of years ago, I did the Noni fast, and I'm just giving everybody up to breasts. I know it seems like I'm being repetitive, but it's always somebody new on this channel, so I'm just saying. So I did a Noni fast. If I'm not mistaken, I think my girlfriend was in her own thing. We all were in our thing, and just really not playing into that relationship thing, not because we wouldn't, had nothing to do with anger, had nothing to do with anything like that. It's just hi Empress, how are you? It was just something that we just felt in our heart that we needed to do because we're coming into a new reality, and in this reality I just really wanted to be ready. And the Scorpios, man, it's almost like we were thrown in a dryer, like, right? And just flipped round and round and round and round and round. And it's been going on for a long time, a very long time. And so, my girlfriend, I love her so much. She, thank you. Thank you for catching up. Thank you for catching my live. I know everybody's been trying to catch my live, and I've been so random, but I'm trying to come on a little bit more around this time because of the factor. I, I'm a night owl anyway. And so I'm trying to make it a little easier for everyone. But what I want to talk about is the things that Scorpio, and if you got any Scorpio placements or you know somebody that's a Scorpio, um, ask them. This has been hard for us. This has been like life affirming, transformative, but it's something that I think we have been consciously digging into. This is something that we've been really wanting to do. We've been really wanting to get rid of this karmic crap. Like I said, I went through some horrible relationships, situations these last few years. And if anybody knows a Scorpio, when we love people, we love them deep, and it's very hard. It's very hard when we have to let someone go, and it crazy. Spent a few years just mourning the death of all these relationships, but I am so glad that I did it because I got rid of it's so weird because it made me not see them where they're at, but to see where I was at and why did I draw that energy? What made me so vulnerable that I put myself in a situation like that? But what I started really understanding and understanding is that a lot of times when things are happening around you, we can't we can't play victim and blame it on somebody else. We really need to dive deep and say, like, what is going on in my auric field that I'm drawing people that are disloyal and that treat me with disrespect. And that's what I had to come to terms with, is that sometimes things you have to come to terms that people that feel comfortable with treating you poorly is like, why is that? Why is that? And so it's been like a roller coaster, and it's been really hard. And like I told you on my channel, I'm gonna be as authentic and real as possible. And this is what it's all about, and it's about us being ourselves. You're right, Empress. It's about being ourselves. It's about tapping into who we are, and really living the full embodiment of ourselves, and stop playing these little rabbit games that people are playing. And it's not, and you may not necessarily be playing the rabbit game. You may have somebody that's playing the rabbit game with you, but because you're not listening to your intuition, they are allowed to come into your space and create havoc. And it's almost like having like a pharaoh in your spiritual space, and they're eating up everything, and they're making a mess of everything, and you're just like da, 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 like, I love them. No, you can love them from a distance. You can love them from a distance. We have to let them go. Connect, correct. That is so true. And and so it was really, I feel like sometimes things don't happen to us by accident. They happen to us to help us grow, to help us remove things, to help us channel things within our soul, and to be able to go within and look at ourselves for who we're truly are. And I'm not saying just place blame on yourself. What I'm saying is look internally and say, how can I be a better person in that situation? And how can I be a better being, even though this has happened to me? How can I be a better being and transmute that energy and see what morsel change that I can find for myself. So, like I said, my bestie, oh my God, my bestie. I love this girl. Like, it was like love at first sight. And like, I have gone through a lot of friendships the last 2 years, but me and her, we just stayed. And I just did a post with her, a post about her because, like, it makes me want to cry because, like, I've gone through some relationship issues, and it's been very hard, and to look at all these relationships that are dissolving, and she stood the ground, like the only the strong will survive a Scorpio, the strong will survive a Scorpio. I just gotta say that, because we're projectors. We're here to actually, a lot of Scorpios, the reason they go through so much because they're projectors, and and they're showing people who they truly are. And when they see through our eyes who they truly are, they kind of scared because they can't handle who they are, right? And that's, and it's crazy. And I just found out that is projectors, it's only 20%. Most people are manifestors and energizers. It's like 75% of people that are they're manifestors and energizers, and projectors. I mean, but I only can come into your reality unless you invite me. And then when you invite me, you have to be open to what you see through our relationship. And so all my life I've had to deal with this part of this element of myself. But the one thing that I'm learning is to understand and understand how people move in the world, how they move in the world, and be okay with how they move, because it's not my problem, it's theirs. It's not my problem. I can't help that I'm a projector. I can't help that I was brought into this world to show beings who they truly are. Like, I am like the mirror to like, I could be a mirror to their love, and I can be a mirror to their dishonesty. I'm that mirror for them. But so back to my dear friend, she gifted me with a Reiki session with this wonderful lady, this wonderful, later when this is all done, I'm gonna put her link in my bio, after I'm finished with this tape, because I really want you guys, she's very gifted. She's very gifted. And the first night that I did Reiki, it's like a half hour, it's 3 sessions. It's like a half hour, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just, I'm trying to stay in focus, trying to stay in meditative, trying to, and I'm in this because I wanted to do it, and I made sure that I did it on the Aries new moon, the 0 degrees, because I'm here for change. I'm here for change. I'm changing my life. I'm changing the trajectory of how my life gone. If you want to change, stay here. If you want to stay the same, you can stay. You can stay if you want to stay the way you are. But you ain't going to feel comfortable in this space. Because in this space, we are changing. Oh gosh, Reiki. Let me explain what Reiki is. We are all energetic beings, right? And this is the best way to explain it. It's like, have you ever gone into a room, and you go into a room and you feel this, like, sometimes you can go in a room and you just feel really good, and sometimes you can go in a room and you just feel like you can feel it. So what Reiki is a energy exchange that happens through hands. It can happen through the body, and what they do is they come into your auric field and they begin to heal parts of your soul, your heart space, your body. Like, I have a sciatic. I've had this sciatic up on and off for many years, and every once in a while it'll act up on me. And it was so interesting because when she did my Reiki, um she right away put her focus on my right leg, and my right leg is where I have a sciatic. And so she began to, and mind you, she is not in the room with me. She did this via FaceTime. So what happens is she has a FaceTime. I have the camera sitting up. I'm laying back. She's looking at my third eye because that's where all the healing goes on. Your third eye is your power source. And one thing I am saying, it's no accident that you guys come on my channel. This is no accident. Y'all came because your soul brought you here. So what she does, she pays attention to my third eye and then my body, and she begins to cleanse, like, and and I'm so excited about it. I'm probably talking really fast, but I'm so excited about it because I literally wanted it to be on the 21st of the full Aries moon, because Aries moon represents start. It's the start of it's the start. And so I wanted, and we're going into some really hardcore Aries energy, and the Aries energy is going to be off the hook. It's going to be off the hook. Because the thing about like the Aries energy, they're like firecrackers. They don't have no control. And so is projectors and other elements that help guide they like to just burn and leave, okay? And so it's so interesting because I just felt like I was calling in home for change for my reality, and I wanted it to be in the beginning, in the beginning. So what she did is she went over my body, and I'm in a meditative state. I'm in a meditative state. I'm meditating. I have candles going. Right before she came in online with me, I did my sage, I did my mantras, I put my crystals, I put everything. I even put my intentions. I have been preparing for this, and I didn't even realize when my girlfriend um, got this session for me. She did not realize that when she got the session for me, that I have been working on. I don't know. I just felt in my soul. I just felt in my soul that I needed to prepare myself. I just felt in my soul that I needed to start doing some work. And I started doing some work. I started doing some meditation. I have been fasting and doing a cleanse, and I was doing all this, and all of a sudden I get this call, and she tells me this. So I'm in this session. I'm doing fine all through the session, right? I'm doing A-okay. So I guess she said I fell asleep. So I fell asleep. She left the call. I actually probably woke up maybe 30 minutes later. I woke up. I was extremely tired. I said, I'm going to go to bed. So I went to bed. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. So I go to bed, and I wake up at 1:11. And I'm just feeling some kind of way, but I am still, like, I'm exhausted, but I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this, like if somebody hurt my feelings or something like that. It's that feeling that I was feeling that. And so I was so tired from the Reiki. So I went back to sleep, right? Oh my gosh. I woke up at 3 o'clock. I woke up at 3 o'clock. My tummy was hurting. I was just, I couldn't even explain it. It was just this, like, it was like, well, I talk about this all the time. I went to the point of injury. I went to the place in my mind, in my soul, in my heart, in my wisdom of where I was at the point of injury. And when I realized that I was injured, I was 9 years old. And I remember I was 9 years old, and I'm sitting outside in the woods because that's where I used to go. I used to find this big old tree that I really liked. And then I would take my music and a blanket. I'll sit there for hours. I would sit there for hours and just look in the sky and ask source, like, why do I have to have a life like this? Why is there so much pain in my life? Why do I have to go through this? And I remember source telling me there that he had a plan for me. And I remember him telling me that he loved me so much. He loved me so much. And I was only 9 years old. I was 9 years old when he told me that. And so during this time in this middle of the night, my stomach is hurting. I because what she does, she has you, she says take some, before you have your Reiki, drink some water, take some water with you, some tea, and drink tea, right? So I drank some tea and some water. But like literally I was just bawling. It was just like all of it was, oh my God. My tummy was hurting so bad. You guys, and this is PDA, but I went to the bathroom and I'm just sitting there and I'm just like dying. I'm like dying. My body's dying. I'm going like, what the freaking A? And then I finally get up. I think I was sitting on the toilet for like an hour because I couldn't get up. It was just crazy. So I come into my room and I finally lay down. And I remember just thinking, like, all the things that I thought that I had worked on, all the things that I was so proud of myself that I worked on, I still had more in there. I still have more in there, you guys. And that's what blew me away. Because I have been, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I've been doing a lot of work because I've had a lot of injury to my heart and my soul. And I had to get that out. I had to release it. I had to let it go because, Scorpios love deep. They love their friends deep. They love their family deep. They love anybody they love. They will take. They literally will die for them. That's a Scorpio. I'm sorry. That's just a Scorpio. They don't even hesitate about it. They don't even hesitate. They got their peeps back, right? And so I was just sitting there and I'm like, and literally I'm tossing and turning. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having now what's so interesting about this night, I had about 2016, I had went to Europe and I was doing a creative project for and another, I think I was doing a show. Yeah, I was doing Vogue magazine. I was doing a show for Bessie Johnson, and I had a creative block and I was on a deadline and I couldn't think, I couldn't create. And I think I was doing like 2 or 3 projects all at once and I was over freaking wham. So I decided to go to Europe, and at the time I went to Europe, I remember just I would take walks because my creative mind was dead. Like I could not create. If I even wanted to, I could not create. So I just like every morning I would just wake up and I would take a walk, and I was in Stockholm's, and the way Stockholm's is, you could be in a neighborhood and it's like the houses are set on a giant park. Like no one has fences, everybody, like, this is their property, but they don't have fences. They don't have like we have in the United States. So you could just run through you can run through areas and go from house to house to another neighborhood through this green area. And so I'm taking my walk, and I remember I was taking a rest, so I was sitting on this rock, and bam, it hit me right there. And that's how I opened Hey Gorgeous You. That's when I started Hey Gorgeous You, because Source told me this. He told me this distinctly. He said, I want you to open an online business. If you do this, it will affect your family for generations. That's what he told me. Then what he did, he showed me about the pandemic. He showed me, I'm not going to talk about it on here because everything is censored. He showed me that. I didn't understand it at the time, but as time went, I understood it. And then I saw a picture of the tribe. I saw the picture of the light workers, and when I saw them, I saw a pyramid. I saw them. I saw the pyramids, and I saw them walking toward me, and I hear the still voice saying that your family is coming, your family is coming. And right away I met a couple of friends. It was just so crazy. And like, you know, when you have those friendships, it's like love at first sight. Like, you really, like, you don't know why you're so connected with them. And so and so it started out like that. So it's so weird because during that time I had this dream, and in this dream I thought I was in a ceremony. It seemed like I was going to be in a wedding, but I wasn't. And this woman was next to me, and she was in all of these like beautiful clothes that were like threaded with gold. And I remember she was putting this substance on me, and I remember asking her what it was, and she said she goes, "Madame," that's what she said, "Madame." She goes, "It is alabaster oil. We're getting you ready. We're getting you ready." So I'm thinking, like, what does she mean by that? What does she mean? Am I getting married? Am I having a party? Am I, you know? And I remember waking up. I remember waking up, and this is so crazy because this is what I went through when I was coming out of this Reiki. So I come out, and I remember just smelling calla lilies, as like so vibrant in my nose. I smelled calla lilies. So I remember waking up, and I woke up, and I could smell the calla lilies. And I'm going like, what the freaking A? So I got up, went in the bathroom, and went to the mirror, and I I there's no words. It was almost like I felt this, like somebody poured honey on me. Like somebody poured honey on me, like a warm honey or warm oil. And I remember looking in the mirror, and I began to cry because I had never seen love like that. I've never felt love like that from a man. I've never felt love like that from a friend. I've never felt love so brilliant, so accepting, so loving, so unconditional. I never felt that before. And I remember just looking in the mirror, and I just began to weep. And that's when I had to take 2 weeks off, because I went to this massive awakening, and my life changed forever. Even though I was awakened as a child, it just like something hit me. Something like really hit me. And I remember, like, even when I was a child, I would see angels, I would see things, and nobody, like, only, like, I would talk to my sister about it. And she was like, and my brother would like always, like, my brother was a mess. My brother, he was a mess, because he knew, like, because I had night terrors, and my brother would go under my bed, and he would move the bed and scare the crap out of me. And I was always like paranoid, because I didn't know what was gonna be coming out of the closet, what's gonna be if it's like something's gonna, I didn't know. So and I when I was like, after my Reiki, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm going through this, I'm in this fetus position. It was almost I was folding inside myself. Is that the best way to explain? I was folding inside myself, and it was like, and I'm gonna tell you guys, this is what happens to us if we don't deal with the point of injury. And this is what we do as humans. We don't deal with the point of injury. And then what we do is we stuff it. We stuff it. We ignore it. We don't deal with it. So that's why when I went through this, things were coming up that I thought I had already dealt with. They were finding themselves in my hip. They were finding themselves in my, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this is the God's honest truth. I'm going to tell you something. My first healing, before I went through my first healing many, many years ago, I had asthma so bad. I had asthma to such a way that I would have to wake up in the middle of the night and put a breathing machine on my nose so I could breathe. And the moment I started healing pain, the moment I started forgiving people that did me wrong, the moment I started loving those people and start like seeing that hurt people hurt others. Hurt people hurt others. They ain't like walking around going, I'm just one. No, they're a hot mess. If somebody hurts you, that's an indication they're a hot mess. They got their own problem. That's why they hurt you so bad, because they're not dealing with their crap and it's bleeding all over everybody else that they touch. You see what I'm saying? So so I was up here and I'm like in this fetus position and oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh. And I go like, oh my gosh. And I had to go to work the next day. I had clients. I was just like, oh, I hope I get through this. It was something else. So I just continued to hydrate myself. And then I guess like I didn't sleep that well. That I was having a lucid dreams too. I was having weird dreams. And I remember like when I finally came out of it, when I finally woke up, it was just like I had this peace. I can't like it was just this like it was just like somebody took like a ice cream, a giant ice cream scoop, and just went into my soul and took out all the nasty stuff. How it felt like all the nasty stuff was gone. And so I got up and then oh, actually I didn't have to go to work. No, that was my first day. So I didn't have to go to work the next day. So I spent the whole day just integrating what had just happened to me. And like I've been doing, I think I told you guys a few months ago, I went to I have two shamans, mind you. I have two shamans. And one of my shamans invited me to a ceremony. And I went to that ceremony. And I did that like about 6 months ago. And during that ceremony, it was during the time, you guys, where the all the drones were in the sky because they were trying to hide something, right? And so all the drones was in the sky. So it was during that time that I went and y'all, that was crazy. That was crazy. That ceremony was crazy. So I've been doing a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of work and I felt that there was a need as a Scorpio because to we are projectors and we're here to help people see where they're at, and it's not, we don't do it purposely. We're unconscious that we're doing it. I've had people say that they didn't like the fact that I just looked at them in their eyes, but I'm not judging you. I'm just listening to you. And it's through me listening to you, um, I'm able to understand you, right? So this is no judgment or anything. But people think when you start looking them in the eye that, if they're hiding something, of course, they're not going to feel comfortable. But the one thing I want to say to the Scorpio family and any of you guys that have some strong Scorpio, this is a beautiful time for you right now. And you can take this time and you can stay in guilt and you can stay in the past and miss your opportunity, because this is your opportunity. This is the best opportunity ever. I'm getting a cramp in my leg. Oh, I'm getting a cramp. But this is the best opportunity. This is the opportunity to change your ever loving life. You can change your life emotionally, mentally. If you want to start a business, you need to start it. This is the time to start. Don't be wasting no time. It's time to heal. It's it's time that childish things. You know, we've had 15, close to 18 years to be able to heal. If you ain't got over it yet, you need to drop that stuff. You need to drop that stuff. You're needed. You're needed for humanity. We're all needed. And the things that are going on and taking place is to force us into awakening. It's to force us into knowing who we are so we can know our full potential, because there's going to be a wave. There's going to be a wave of consciousness. And with that wave of consciousness, it's going to be a lot of people that are going to be unconscious, that don't want to become conscious. So you have to understand, all these things that you're going through is preparing you. All these things, and that's why you got to get rid of people with their shenanigans. I don't care. That's why I stopped dating, because like men are, men were acting like little children. I'm dealing with this man right now. He's a child. Like it's really hard to see grown men, like adult men, that are playing little games like children, like they're still 16. They don't know themselves. And so you can't play those shenanigans with them. They'll stop your growth. They're it's almost like they put a chain, a weight around your ankle or around your wrist. And I don't care if it's a female or a male. Everybody's being driven by their desires, and they're not healing. And when you're driven so much by your desires, that is affecting you in your relationships. It's like you're moving through your relationships like with no conscious. You're not ready for ascension. You're not ready. And this is the hard thing that I have to. Oh yeah, that is so true. We have to, if we don't do the healing, and especially projectors, because projectors have a big responsibility. And you know what I was dealing with too? I was dealing with people that they just like using you. And they're spiritual. This is what's so crazy. They say they're spiritual, but they were using you. They were like, use you. That's why I love my girl. I love my girl because we respect each other's space. That's what you do when you're conscious. You're consciously aware. You're conscious. When you're truly conscious, you're conscious on how your actions affect other people, and how your how you show yourself in the world will affect other people. Like people are just unconsciously doing stuff. They don't have any conscience to anything. It's my body's my choice. Who cares? So that means it's your body's your choice. You can go around killing people because because it's your body's your choice. That's crazy, And I think what Scorpios had to learn is that they learned the root of their integrity. They had to know, like I had to see who I was as a person. I had to really put a spotlight on who I was, and because I want to be ready for humanity's growth. Now I don't care, and those of you that are ready for humanity's growth, sometimes you're not going to be able to take your friends. Your friends are not ready. Some of your friends are still stuck in their past. Some of your friends are still stuck in the old storyline, and it's hard. It's hard. Us that are ascending, it's hard. But I'm going to tell you that a new tribe will come to you. Like I have this new friend, and it was when I did my last ceremony, and oh my gosh, it was just like my friend when I met Natalie. It was just like it was like love at first sight. The moment she walked into the room, I felt her soul energy. And I knew I could trust her right away. I knew that she would go to battle with me. And a lot of people that are in your corner, they will not go to battle with you. You know, they're talkers. But I'm telling you, it's time, because what's happening, there's going to be a separation, and the separation is going to be those that choose to elevate and those that choose to play the grounds, play like they're doing something. And it's a lot of fake fake woke around. They're not doing the work, because as tired as I am, they need to spend they need to spend just a few minutes in my shoes. I'm exhausted from the work I've had to do. And with that said, you have to honor your body. You have to honor when you feel tired, you lay down. I came on tonight because you guys, I never know. And this is why I came on tonight, even though I was tired. You never know who is on a breaking point. You never know. And I felt like that I love, that have ascended, was because I was willing to be there. I was willing to go. And that's what was happening with us, you guys. You got to decide, are you willing to go? Are you willing to go? Are you willing to elevate? Are you willing to do the things that will cause you to elevate? Are you willing to make those sacrifices? Are you willing to live your best life? Are you willing to do what your desires are? Or are you going to make excuses why you can't desire? And what gets me with some people, when they fail themselves, they convince themselves that's where they wanted to be. They lie to themselves. You don't want to lie to yourself. You want to be real with yourself. But yeah, you guys, I really, everything that I have been telling you guys to do in the last year, 2 years, like I told you, these are things that I have done myself. I'm not just telling you, I'm not just saying that I'm doing it, I'm doing it. That's why I'm so tired right now. Because I love you guys. I love you guys. I really do. I'm missing where's my Virgo guy? I'm missing my Virgo. He probably think I'm gonna come on at 12. I may try to stay up. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm trying to keep this live because a lot of you guys are used to me coming on at 12. And my Virgo, he has all these questions for me. So I'm just like, he knows I come on at 12. Oh, let me get my reading glasses because I see that. I only can see parts of it because I really want to see what you got to say. I'm so glad you guys came on, though, because, I know we all are tired. Can y'all feel it in the air? Can y'all feel the change in the air? Thank you. Oh, you caught it. You caught it. It was like 12:30 when you caught my live. Okay. Yeah, cause so I was coming on at 12. See, I was trying to figure out because one night I came on, it was like a fluke. I came on, and I had like over 500 people show up. I was like, yes. What day was that? What hour was that? Because you guys, I'm trying to learn the other rhythms. And oh. Let me make my announcement. I just want to let you know I'm the owner of Hey Gorgeous Shoe. Eric's website is www.heygorgeousyou.com. And I'm also an ambassador for Amazon. On some of my shorts, you will have the link of my favorite hair care products, the things that I use the most. And especially, you can't use cheap product for your extensions, I would not. Especially my product, because my product is not cheap. So you don't want to use cheap product on your extensions. And what else? I'm gonna do super chat. I'm just trying to learn all that. And then I want to thank you guys for getting me to 22 million point four views. I appreciate that too. And like, follow, share, and what else? What else announcements that I wanted to make? Oh yeah, I may be going live in Arizona. My daughter's graduating from college, so I'm going to be in Arizona probably in May. So I think I'm going to find something a really nice area to do our blog in May. And everything is good. I'm trying to stay on you guys to 12, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I am like dead. I'm like dead. Let me see, what else did I want to talk to the Scorpio about. Oh, Scorpios now, and this is anybody that has Scorpio placement, and all you guys that were on the journey when we did the fast. Okay, one thing about doing the fast, you're going to be a magnet to all kinds of energy, and the reason is because you have elevated your light, you have elevated your energy, you have elevated your auric field, and that is attractive to the world, because right now the world is looking for connection all in all the wrong places, right? So the moment you walk down the street, people are going to see your third eye. They don't even realize that it's your third eye, it's your auric field. And what happens is, because we did all that work, this auric field goes around you and it's translucent. You can see, but what it does, it protects you from all the work to give you an opportunity to strengthen yourself while you're in the process of your healing. So it's a beautiful thing. So you may have like nefarious people come into, really listen to your gut. If your gut tells you, gives you an go the other way, right? And another thing too, if you're too tired, do not do any healing, because that is going to drain you. Make sure that your cup is full before you do any, like right now, normally when I go on, I can intuitively read people. I am not going to do that tonight because I am tired and I cannot, how can I say it? I cannot put out more energy. That would not be good for me. I'll be exhausted tomorrow. So I'll make sure that I'm rested. I may come on Wednesday, um, and I think I may come on Saturday. So what I'll do is make sure I'm rested, and hopefully, source, I have something to speak to you, share with you, or encourage you. Okay, and so what else did I want to share with you? Yeah. So once you start, since we've done all this work, we are attracting everyone. And the reason we're attracting everyone, because it's a test. It's a test to see, have you done the work? And did you fulfill what you're trying to do? So we started doing this because we were doing a noni fast. So we were literally abstaining from men, relationships, da 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 da. Okay. So now that you're not doing that, relationships are going to be coming from everywhere. And you need to listen to your gut. You need to pay attention to your gut. I'm not saying every man that comes into your auric field or every woman that comes into your auric field is nefarious. No, that's not true. But you're going to have a gamut of everything. And so you want to make sure, do not let, and if they don't come to you to look at your soul, I wouldn't even give them a time of day. The moment you feel sexualized, walk away. Walk away, because guess what we did? We healed that. We healed that. We're empowering ourselves. We're not allowing people to put their narrative on the work that we did. And do you want to do all that work and have somebody tear it down in 5 minutes? And then you're back to zero? You don't want to do that. So you got to be sacred about your time. Be sacred about your space. Don't give your space to just anyone. You know what I mean? Make sure you know who's around you. And I'm not saying be all suspicious or anything. You will feel their energy. You will I hope you guys don't take back exes. Don't take back not one ex. Do not take, it is time to let that mess go. Let that go. Especially if that ex is like freaking um narcissist, crazy, came, and I'm not talking, you may have exes that are real good friends. That's fine. I'm just talking about like bad relationships. Don't they, because they all coming. They all gonna come because they gonna see your light. They gonna see your light from afar. They may even have a dream about you, because that is a soul tie that you have relinquished. And they're gonna try to come back to that soul tie to see if they can still be connected to your belly button. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna let that go, and you're gonna be free from that, and you're gonna start manifesting your dream life. Right here on my tripod, I have my journal, and you know what? Too, another thing, you can journal by writing writing your intentions, or you can actually be creative and draw your intentions, or you can, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out, I'm going to show that to you. I'm like trying to get my rooms ready, because you guys, y'all haven't really even seen like what I do. But I'm trying to get my rooms ready. I have 3 bedrooms, and so I'm trying to get my 2 other rooms ready. And my one room, I am going to, because that's how I'm manifesting. I'm gonna start sewing some, because I sew. I used to, I am a designer. I see, I did it right there. I am a designer. See, but you see how I hesitated with that? Because I don't have confidence in that. But Bessie Johnson told me that I was an amazing designer. Bessie Johnson told me that. But guess what? When I was trying to say it, I was struggling with the say. I couldn't just say I am a designer. I was struggling with it. I'm trying to be okay. So I need to learn to say I am a designer. So I'm gonna start creating pieces, and I actually have this silk that I absolutely want to create a masterpiece with. Is African gold silk with a influence of India. It is absolutely exquisite. Find things that, because I think manifestation is not just writing intention. I think you can set manifestations while you're sewing, while you're drawing, while you're knitting, while you whatever, beading, whatever, like if guys like to do woodwork, they can manifest while they're hammering, and because some guys like to mess with their wood. Guys like to tinker. Guys like to go into their cave, and you can manifest anyway. There's no exact on manifesting, but this is the time, you guys. And then anytime the past try to creep up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna treat it like a sunflower seed. You're gonna take the nut. Okay, I got it, and then throw out the seed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? What? Okay, you guys, I don't got my glasses. I can hardly see that. Wait, 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 wait. Okay. What zodiac? I'm sorry, I can't see it. Forgive me, I can't see it. What zodiac? I cannot see that. Where's my glasses? You guys, next time, I'm gonna try to remember to bring my. Where's my freaking reading glasses? I don't have my reading glasses. I could slip down and get there, but I'm in my shorts and I don't want y'all to see me in my shorts. Wait, let me see. Hold on. I don't really want to. Wait, hold on. Right there. Let me get my. Here's some. Let me see. Okay. Ollie, hi. I don't understand that, but I have my glasses on. I don't really understand that. You know, I have moderators if you want to be mean. Let me see. Zodiac. Oh, Ollie Zodiac. It is a weird combo. Why would it be weird? Explain. You guys are some beautiful people. See, like, I don't have no contacts in. I don't have, so when I don't have my contacts in, you guys, I told you I'm tired. I have no makeup on. Y'all got me rough. I am rough tonight. I don't have, nah, I'm just rough tonight. Y'all. This is me all natural. Ow. I'm just like, I'm a natural, right? Oh, I put my glasses on. Explain that to me, please, though. You love Virgos too? I love You know what? I love Virgos, but they scared of me. I had this crush on this Virgo, and I was too much for him. I was too much for him. You know what though? They don't like, sometimes I think Virgos, they don't like women that got their stuff together. They like fixing women. Like, well, this is they like fixing them, and then in the process while they fixing them, they're critiquing every moment that they breathe with that person. And while they're fixing them, they're disliking them. So by the time they finish all the fixing, they don't even like them. So I think he wanted somebody that was damaged, you know. But I think we all damaged, to be honest with you. We all got issues. That's why we came into this reality. Don't you think the birth through the birth canal is damaging? That's a painful mofo. Like, people don't really understand that coming through your mom's, you know, it's very painful. You got muscles squeezing the head, pushing it out like that. And then you come into this reality mad as hell, trying to heal, trying to heal yourself because you've been traumatized from the birth. I'm just saying. Just, I'm just saying. Who's this? Oh, thank you, UK. What up? How are you? I love when I get people from all over the world. Like, one night, I'm trying to figure out that day that I came on. I came on. I had like 400 people was trying to chat with me. I didn't have no glasses on. I didn't have nothing on. It was one of my days because sometimes when I'm on here, I'm just really talking with everybody. These I look so geeky. I look so geeky, like literally. Well, you guys, I am really trying. You think I should stay till 12? Should I stay till 12? Tell me. Give me a yes if I need to stay to 12. Or I'm going to like nod off, you guys. Should I stay to 12? If I don't get no answer, I'm going to give y'all like Well, I'll give you 5 minutes to tell me to stay to 12. Hi. How you doing? What sign are you? You're great. You're great. What sign are you? Are you a Virgo? We've been talking about Virgos a lot lately, honey. Maybe because the full moon was in Virgo. Because we've been talking about Virgo a lot. Virgo has been on. We've been talking about Virgo on point. But you know what? Virgos are they're going to be going through some stuff. You're Scorpio? Oh snap! There's a Scorpio in the house. Woo! I wish I had my bells. Where's my bells? I need my chime. Where's my fan? I need my fan because we got Virgo in the house. I mean, we got Scorpio in the house. I'm not prepared to celebrate. Oh my God, what do I do with my fan? I wasn't gonna come on tonight, and I just came on and but I did come on. So anywho, where's my I was gonna grab my fan. You know that song that's out? Where's those fans at? That's the song I have for you, Mr. Scorpio. So you guys, since the Scorpios are going through it, we are going through it. Yes, we are, but we're going on the other side. That's what's the beauty of it. We're going through the metamorphosis. We are rising into the phoenix. And anybody that's got placements in Scorpio know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm talking about. I got 4 placements of Scorpio. And so, one thing I want you guys to understand, we're here to project. We're here to project what's going on in your psyche. And half the time, we're not doing it purposely. So, you need to give us grace because that's just part of our element. And in this element, we're here to help you grow. Literally. That's why we have to transmute all this energy. That's why we have to go through what we go through, because we're transmuting energy for the collective. Everybody has their part in the collective. We all have our part in the collective, and realize that is a honor and it's a beautiful thing. It's when you resist, it feels it's a sad state of affairs. You don't want to resist. You really want to be part of the collective and you want to help in the collective. You know what I'm saying? But realize, you think the Virgo's going to show up? Should I wait until 12, you guys? Should I wait until 12? Because he might show up. He might show up. But he always shows up kind of late. And see how he's dealing with perfection. Hi. Let me see, who is this? Matthew. Thank you for the compliment. I guess my glasses, right? But yeah, it's just interesting. So, understanding that we are transmuting all this energy, we're getting ready to elevate, and as we begin, and like I said, when I had my Reiki, I had 3 nights. My first night, that's when I thought I was gonna die. Like, it was crazy. I went into the corners of my chakras. Okay, the next night, I literally felt energy. I felt clear. I had cleared out all parts of my chakras. I felt that I had a clear channel. It was, and one thing she said, like I said, I'm going to put her link when this is all done. What I'll do is I'll put her TikTok. Because she's very gifted. And the second I felt some remnants, but not a lot. I felt really clear. And the third night, I felt like I really got a lot done. So I was very pleased at my Reiki session. And the one thing that she told me, it's called a turbo boost Reiki healing. So everything is accelerated, and then you feel it for many weeks after. So I'm still going to probably be processing all this. And it's just like when I went with my shamans and I sat down with my shaman, I literally felt that energy for a good 6 months. I'm getting ready to do another one. And one of my shamans, they just, guess what? It's so amazing. He just bought, I think, 6 to 10 acres in Bali. And what they're going to do is they're actually going to build is it's going to be like a center. It's going to be called like a resting place for healers. So if you are a healer, I will give you guys more details when they start building. We're actually it I started having like a vision after my last raking session. I began to realize that collectively, what we're doing, it's almost like we're ants. And we're throughout the collective creating these spaces for healers. And it's almost like we're there. Everybody has their place in this collective. And it's weird because one thing that my one of my sisters told me, my spiritual sister, she goes, it's almost like we're becoming malleable, like water, like we're all fusing together. And it's in this fusion of togetherness we are building like a connection. And that connection is actually connecting us with connection, and connection is connecting us with connect is so it's just an ongoing connection. And it's like it's expanding. The more we awaken, the more we begin to expand, the more we become connected. And that's what's so beautiful about it, because I can actually see the acceleration of people really being guided to know what their purpose is. And I'm not talking, I'm talking about every walk of life. And it has been like it has been so exponentially just perfect. Like the funding that we have gotten to create these spaces have been very organic. I mean, it's like wonderful. And if y'all don't know who your tribe is and you're not close to your tribe, begin to call them in. Begin to call your tribe in. I know right here, this is a tribe, right? Many of us, and whenever we have events, I really try to share that with everyone. They're actually going to be having an event in Sedona, actually at the end of like next this weekend they're having. And I was gonna go, but I supposed to be going on a cruise, and then I end up not going on a cruise. My month has been really crazy. It's just been really crazy. So so in the collective, there's a lot of things going on to keep us grounded, to keep us together, to keep us connected. So really realize you're not here alone. You're not by yourself. We're all in this together. And it was hard. It's been hard. Like I was looking at some of my some of my posts like 2 years back. Man, I was angry. I was really angry. I didn't even realize how angry. Like I didn't realize how angry I was until I went back and looked at them, and I was like really angry. Like really angry, because I think I got a community guideline or something like that because I was so angry. Well, but when you begin to heal, you begin to love. You like You consciously begin to love. Like, I can't even explain it. It's a love that passes all understanding. You like you'll see someone, and you can almost see their story, and you can always you can almost know the why that they're carrying on the way that they're carrying on. And I think that's the hardest thing for us, is when we don't understand hurt, we're hurt more. And when you begin to understand that, like, people that are hurting, they're just a big old giant cyst, and anything they touch, they infect, right? And so when you realize that people are just truly out there, I want to pull a card. That people are just truly out there, and they're like in pain, and to they don't know how to heal themselves, and they don't know where to go to heal. That's where we come in, and that's where we help others find. Look what just showed up on my card. Look at it. Look, what does it say? Connection. Connection. Oh my gosh. Explore the connection. Wait, let me see. Explore the connection. Seek out your perfect fit. Collaborate and instigate. Focus. Man, you got to go, and you got to find your connections. You can't sit on the couch. You're not going to find your connections on the couch. You're going to find your connections being out there. You're going to find your connections while you're out and about. While you're like, and nowadays you can find connection everywhere. There's no reason that you're not finding connection. You can find connection. Like, I have a kid that comes to me. She's like 15. She comes to me for coaching. Her best friend is in Ireland. She's here. She's never physically met her, but they're best friends. They're besties. They met during lockdown. And like, she'll be here at her appointment, and she'll be talking to the young lady, and I got to meet her. And that this is the world we're living in, so there is no reason that you cannot connect. We all should be connecting. The reason people are having a hard time connecting, the ones that are having a hard time connecting, have a disconnect somewhere. And what they need to do is find where they're disconnected so they can connect again. Because the new world is going to be about connection. Like, people are tired of fake. They want to see the for real. They really want to see you in your element. Be in your element and fly. Be in your element and be real. Be conscious. It's like, when you're in your element, life looks so much better when you're living in your truth and not trying to perpetrate like we scam ourselves daily. We look in the mirror and we scam ourselves. Like, why? Why can't we just be honest with each other? Why can't we be just honest with ourselves? No, we just get up in the morning to get our coffee, look in the mirror, and scam ourselves, hoping somebody else will believe your scam. Be true. Be true to yourself. Be true to your belief systems. Realize we're here to make change. How are you showing up in the world? How do you want to show up in the world? How do you see love? How do you see connection? How do you see your relationships? Those are going to be the important things in this new world that we're going in. All this fakery, I need to write a song. What kind of fakery is this? We should write a song or a rap song about fakery. because it's so much going on. It's hard to tell who's real. Be real. People will like you being real. They will like you better because they know you're real. You know? Take off the fake persona. That's not you. Love yourself. Love the beauty that lies within you. Love your space. Love the divine creation He made you to be. Think of the impact you can have just by walking in a room because you took power over your life. Think of the power of that. Think of how you will affect other people, how people will see you. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. When I allowed myself to become ever more conscious, I became more free. I had no time for depression. I had no time for self-pity and doubt. I became free because then I was able to step into who I was and believe it. The biggest imposters are the ones that are lying to themselves and not being in their truth, and they're trying to pretend that they're this person and that person and that person. You're fine the way you are. Don't let nobody make you feel lesser than. You're okay the way you are. You really are. You know? What happens when you see fake people? How it make you feel? How it makes you feel when you see somebody that's really authentic. And when they say they care, they really care. They're not just saying they care. You know what I mean? Well, you guys, it's 12 o'clock. I'm going to go hasta la vista. Like and share. Follow me. Subscribe. I'll talk to you guys probably Wednesday. I think 11 o'clock is good. You think? I'll talk to you later. Bye now.